Hey, what's going on, YouTube community? Welcome back to our channel here at Underdeveloped, and today we are doing another movie review for you, one of our first of the year, and it is
First of the year.
the first, right, yeah. We was watching another movie, but we didn't, but we couldn't find it in too many theaters.
Yeah, that just didn't happen.
Yeah, so
this is our first.
and we're gonna probably react to the other 28 movies before we get to Bone Temple.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we may not get a review for that, but it may make our list,
Yeah.
And you get to see reactions to it, so fuck it. Anyways, let's do this. So yeah, we're doing to the movie Send Help, our first movie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It is directed by Mr. Sam Raimi.
Yes.
He's done Multiverse of Madness, which I did not like that much. I liked aspects of it. Most likely the visual style and the horror aspects, which Sam Raimi's pretty good at. Like he's good at doing like humor and horror at the same time, and being and relying on suspense a lot. And he's also kind of he's comedic. He's also kind of silly in a way, but in like a nostalgic way that you kind of could appreciate.
Yeah, he's kind of built his whole career around that.
Yeah. Like a sillier Tim Burton, like in a way.
Yeah. So basically, we both approaching this as people who are familiar with Sam Raimi's work, with him being primarily a Spider-Man trilogy fan, and me being primarily the Evil Dead trilogy fan.
I haven't watched Evil Dead actually. I just know about it, and I know Bruce Campbell's in it.
You watched Evil Dead Rise. That is one we did cover on the channel. So you watch one of the newer ones, the newest one so far.
You did, in terms of a review, I don't remember reacting to it.
Well, that's how I said we reviewed it.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, Sam Raimi didn't make that, right?
No, he produced it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The movie, which is basically Castaway
Meets Misery.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually what this movie is. So if you love both these movies, watch this for sure.
Oh,
with a Sam Raimi comedic twist, because people in this theater was laughing their asses off. I was, especially the climax. My God, I was just laughing my ass off, dude.
It was just fucking funny.
It was just funny, but it wasn't funny because it's a jokes for it. It's funny because some of the stuff's kind of just funny scenarios, and it's a little ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not because it's bad. It just is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Like it's the insanity kind of funny.
Yeah.
Which Sam Raimi pulls off great.
Yeah, unhinged kind of.
Yeah, because there's like many scenes in Evil Dead 2 that are just like that.
Yeah.
Where you're just where the whole thought of everything that's happening is just so insane, it just makes you laugh.
Yeah.
Like that's a big part of why that makes that movie in particular. Makes Evil Dead 2 specifically so good.
Yeah, this movie is awesome, man. This movie is fun. I enjoyed it a lot more. I thought the trailer didn't do it as the trailer made it look gimmicky. But after knowing, like, okay, the reviews are good, Sam Raimi directing this, okay, Sam Raimi could work with this kind of film. I get it. You know what I mean? And I love the poster for it. It looks very, like, old school slasher horror on the island. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And this movie's a great time, man. This movie's entertaining as shit. I can see this being a classic, low-key, man. This is awesome.
Because you have good performances. You have really
great performances.
Antics, just a generally well-told story.
A psychotic duo that's psychotically good. The pacing is amazing because we have enough real estate dedicated to before they get on the island to build these people up as characters and build motives up. You know what I mean? And then to have them all interact with this island, it makes everything feel earned and makes everything feel naturally progressed. Yes. And then we spending it's excellently paced and well directed. Honestly,
it is. Nothing feels rushed or out of place.
Yeah.
Not even when some characters randomly show up on the island, you're like, "What? You're not."
For sure, yeah, it was a little lefty, but you know what? It makes sense. Weeks went on. Yeah. Somebody's bound to find.
As I said, it's not rushed, even in spite of that.
But it should have made sense that this should have been a search party, just following them.
Well,
the girlfriend.
They said there used to be, but the police gave up the search. That's what she said.
But okay, so she just kept going.
Yeah,
I think as long as she was still doing it, she could have had guys still search and shit.
I mean, not the police. She'd have to hire a whole bunch of people to do that with her.
I mean, yeah, but she got the money to do that because she has his money.
Well, she wouldn't have access to his bank account yet. She's not married to him. Oh, he's a fiance. Remember?
Yeah, true. She's not married yet. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, this movie has a lot of really crazy moments in it. Just a lot of the good classic Sam Raimi blood and gore. Yeah,
and actually some emotional depth because there's a scene between Dylan and Rachel where they actually explore, their lives. And Rachel had an abusive husband, not that great, and then she kind of ushered him to his death because she usually hides his keys when he goes out drunk, so to avoid him drunk driving. But then he did something so bad that she just said, fuck it, give you one last drink, take your keys, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of willingly even though it's his fault, she kind of willingly sent him to his death.
Exactly. Like they're obviously both at fault there.
Yeah,
because,
very well, very much with their fault, and he's the one who did it.
Yes.
And people have to take responsibility for their own decisions.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't help for sure.
Yeah, especially since she was the one of sound mind between the two.
Yeah.
And then, of course, that's.
But at the end of the day, if he was to go and kill someone, he'll be one getting in trouble, not her.
Oh yeah.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
And then O'Brien, of course, his father was never really around. Mother was abusive, emotionally, so that's kind of why he's kind of an asshole. He propositions people. He's judgmental. Kind of a huge dick. You know what I mean? And all things that happen on this island, you think he would have learned something, and he learned how to survive more, but it just made it. We just couldn't get out of his own need in his own head. Instead of trying to understand her, he just still looks at her as this weird person that he just wants to fucking escape. Where he should have been honestly cracking her shit like crazy because she's fucking hot. And and you can't. I don't give a fuck. You never tell me that Rachel McAdams is not hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As much as where you try to make it with the old granny clothes and the fucking zit. You know what I mean? And like she still looks good, even as a crazy bird lady. Exactly. She still looks hot. And in the island, she really came to prove because she greased her face. You know what I mean? She pressed her hair back. You know what I mean? She kind of let the clothes droop.
She was actually washing herself.
Yeah, that is. She's washing herself.
Fit her better.
Yeah, like literally, when you saw is one, you could see her pretty much almost in a bikini, and her hair is out with the fucking. She wore a little twig crown. Like she looked fucking hot, dude.
Yeah.
Especially in an island for so long, and I'm getting horny. And knowing how much a piggy is, I'm surprised he didn't fuck the shit out of her. Like, honestly, I thought it was gonna happen in the cave.
She's gorgeous. She's smart.
She's smart. Exactly.
Like,
you know what I mean?
She gains confidence on the island.
Exactly. You know what I mean? She's coming to her own. Yeah, she's a little manic, but so what? You're an asshole too. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like you're stuck on this island. I think after he saved her life, you know what I mean, off the ledge, you know what I mean, and he got trapped in the cave at the weather. I thought it would have cracked right there. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of glad because I didn't want to be a romance kind of thing because I don't think he deserves it.
No, he doesn't.
But even though she, as much as he is, she obviously wanted to fuck him. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
She obviously was in them. You know?
Honestly, I think they both felt a little something for each other.
Yeah. But he's still blinded by his own selfishness. Yeah, he's more blinded by himself. There's one thing where he thought that she was trying to proposition him too, which he deserved after what he did. Before, you know, what I mean, he was about to do. I was like, but yeah, was like,
clearly he himself is not above that.
And it was a great sequence where she was about to castrate him because he fucking she numbed him. You know what I mean? Because he tried to fucking poison her so he could escape. Which to me is like you could escape. It was she was restraining you from escaping. You could just escape. I don't see why you needed
he just
to hide.
Assumed that she was going to stop him. Which for all we know, she might have.
She might have, but she never because there's many times when he split apart and she let him rock.
Exactly. Honestly, he could just wait for her to go to sleep and just do it.
Just did it. Or he could just did it. She wouldn't have said anything. It wasn't like she's gonna fight you for it. You know? And she, like people that came, she just ushered them to their death, but she didn't willingly. But that's it though. She didn't let you leave. You know what I mean? She didn't restrain you from escaping. She just didn't. She wasn't forthcoming with ways to escape. Yes. But it wasn't like it was like misery. Exactly, which he even know about. So in his eyes, there's nothing for him to really, fair about. Yes. I will leave. I'm gonna do my thing. Fuck you. Let me It wasn't like she fucking had him restrained in a rope like misery. You know what I mean? Like he couldn't escape. Like
in misery, it's way more apparent way earlier.
Yes,
what that dynamic
because she actually was restraining him.
Yes. Well, this movie takes a lot more time to really set that up.
Yeah.
Because again, like her just healing him because he fucked up his leg. When he fell. That's just a normal thing to do. But then, as this keeps going on, it does get just crazier. She
didn't actually restrain him. She just kind of lied about ways to escape.
Yeah. The thing is, she wasn't physically restraining him. She was more. I think I want to say she was trying to mentally restrain him. She was in
a way because basically in the way that like you can't survive or leave without, which he really could because she's the one that had all those survival skills.
Early in the movie.
If anything, he learned how to survive through her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that actually gave him the confidence to build his own shit to escape.
But she also discouraged him from exploring the area where he could have just been safe the whole time.
True. Yeah, she did. But truth is, I mean, she was going through it. I don't know why. But he smart enough. Like he went on his own hunts and gathered food by himself. It wasn't like he didn't. I'm surprised it took him that long to find the goddamn place.
Yeah. And being as he just took his word, he just took her word that there was that much poison over there. Like, okay, not worth bothering.
No. Well.
But honestly, I think this is the best movie Sam Raimi has made in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I think Spider-Man 2 is still a classic, but
I said the last 20 years. That's more than 20 years.
I know. I'm just saying. Well, I don't know if he made much in the last 20 years.
He made a few.
Other than Badness, or maybe Evil Dead.
Well, he didn't make an Evil Dead movie in this, but Evil Dead movies are from the 80s, dude. So
Oh, is that old? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought early 2000s movies.
No.
I think he was directing that long.
Yeah, the first one's from 81. Look at that. Drag Me to Hell.
Wow, he's an 80s director? Wow.
Yeah, he's been in the game for a long fucking time.
That means you make a movie since he was in his 20s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, let's see. From 2004 on, the man just... Okay, he didn't direct this, so I'm not counting that. But yeah. He did Oz Great and Powerful, which...
That was a big movie, but
that's probably his worst, frankly. Drag Me to Hell, which I heard good things about. I didn't see. And then Doctor Strange, and he did a bunch of TV stuff around this time, so a lot of short TV movies and stuff like that. But yeah, he has been doing stuff, but a lot of the stuff he's been doing the last 20 years have not been great, like Doctor Strange and Oz the Great and Powerful, especially being bad.
Yeah, but I think it's been movie Spider-Man 2 because it's a little classic. Second one's a classic too, because that kind of redefined superheroes, especially from the new era. It was the first real superhero blockbuster.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was like the highest opening week movie of all time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was one of the best rollouts.
Yeah.
Of his time.
As I said before, he's more of a Spider-Man fan. I'm more of an Evil Dead fan. So his favorite movie of his is Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
And my favorite movie,
which is one of the greatest superhero movies of all time.
And my favorite movie of his is Evil Dead 2, which is kind of funny how we both picked the second movie in each trilogy to be the best.
Yep. Apparently, he's good at trilogies.
Frankly, they are the best in those trilogies.
Yep.
Frankly.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man 3 was within the last 20 years, and this movie's way better than that. Spider-Man 3 was okay.
It's easy It's easy in the top 5, top 10 worst movies of all time because it kind of invented like a bloated movie.
It definitely is bloated as hell.
It kind of invented the bad, over bloated superhero movie trope.
Yeah, he did. And
way too much going on.
That's why the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the way it is because of this.
So I think it could actually have been good. It's just there's too much bloat.
Yes. Because like this
you have Black Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You have Harry being the next Green Goblin.
Yes.
You have Sandman and the whole revelation that he's the one who killed his father, not the grandfather. Uncle Ben. Sorry, Uncle Ben, not the killer from the first movie.
And then you have Venom on top of that.
You have Eddie Brock, and then you have Gwen Stacy's another love interest. They have love interest between Harry and Peter and MJ, and Harry getting amnesia. It's like so much going on in this fucking movie.
Yeah, and they shove Gwen Stacy in there to be saved by Spider-Man. There's too much happening in it.
Way too much going on.
Yeah, for one movie, that's not a cohesive story. That's a lot of different plot points.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think he cooked through this one. This is a nice way to reintroduce him back into modern era.
Definitely so.
And I think Dylan O'Brien could really, and even Rachel McAdams could like. I think they could definitely do something with this.
Yeah, honestly, I think they both gave pretty strong performances. I would be more than happy to see them both either put them both together in something again, or even just individually.
Even though I mean, yeah, sure, but I'm thinking even separate. I think they both did so good that I could see them both having career.
That's what.
Because he said them together. I mean,
and then I said also separate.
Fine. But yeah, even so, like O'Brien kind of had ups and downs. Like, he had a solid career. Like he's been a lot of shit in the 2010s, but then kind of slowed down. But then he does some like smaller stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see this really putting him. Like he's never had a time in a place where he was definitively like a movie star.
Yeah.
So maybe he could with this he can actually get to a serious position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, the thing with Rachel McAdams, like, I mean, she had some pretty big movies, but not like that many.
Yeah, she's been a good actress, but she hasn't been like a movie star.
Yeah.
But she's been in a lot of shit.
She definitely has.
A lot of shit. A lot of romance movies, rom-coms, dramas. Like she's kind of had a.
And of course, Mean Girls.
Mean Girls is a classic. So like she's that's kind of what blew her up.
Mm-hmm.
So she's always, you know, what I mean. So yeah. So like she's had a pretty consistent career, but not really a all-consuming domination kind of career.
Yeah.
But she's still a very liked actress. I'll say.
Yes.
But I wouldn't say like a huge star. Like more like a consistent star.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully this can help bump her up a bit because she was great in those.
She was. She killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and yeah, nice. What I have to say about that. I think my score for this movie is a 90. It's flat.
Honestly,
solid.
Honestly, same. It's a good, simple story that's told very well, has great performances, and is just genuinely funny.
That's the misconception with movies. You don't have to have a complex narrative at all. You can make a really great film off of a very simple narrative. Like my thesis was a very simple narrative. It just was effective with good actors, good direction, and it worked.
Exactly. It's all about execution.
Exactly.
Because you can have a very complicated story and still fumble that.
There's many stories that had complicated plots and fumbled bad. You know what I mean? That actually makes it the error for fumbling a lot greater because it's so much. You have to really know what you're doing. Like a manageable, a simple story is a very manageable story.
Yeah.
Like
it's a lot harder to fuck up.
Not hard to fuck up, but it's easy not be a great movie because it can easily be forgettable or bad.
Definitely true.
But you got to take what makes the movie work and everything around it, make it great.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, it's just make it more focused, and you can take a simple story, put some good acting on it, put some cleverness in it. You know what I mean? Some clever circumstances and situations in it. Yeah. And then that and it's what it did because this is a brilliant idea. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's an idea that's kind of been done in other ways, but it has its own twist to it.
Yeah.
Has a good tone to it, good actors and good chemistry and great dialogue. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
And you made a banging movie. You know what I mean? Said Help was the shit. I liked it. Great start to January.
Great start to the year, really.
Yeah.
But for our first movie review of 2026, we're off to a fantastic start.
Last year was too, because like one of my first movies of last year was
Companion.
It wasn't Companion. That was Us. But like before that, I did
Oh, you did One of Them Days.
One of Them Days, which was a great movie. Just is a better movie than this for sure. But this is also a pretty damn good movie too.
I think my first movie reviewed last year was Flight Risk, though.
Yeah, and that was good.
That was really bad. Oh well.
But however, One of Them Days was a really damn good movie.
Yes, it was.
This is a good movie too, but yeah, I'll say One of Them Days still holds the edge.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll say different styles though. So.
Yeah, completely different movies.
Yeah.
Really.
Really, what's your preference?
Yeah. But anyways, I'd say you should go see Send Help. If any of our words have convinced you, absolutely, please go support it while it's out now in theaters. Go get your tickets. Get your ass out of your chairs and get your ass in the seats in the theaters to see it. But please always support good movies in the theater and support us by hitting the like, subscribe button and hitting that notification bell so you're up to date with all of our new videos because we're always doing something.
Exactly, guys. Catch you next video. Later.